Hey everyone! Welcome to or back to the Study Break podcast.
Raw thoughts, real talk.
14s by teens.
I'm Stella.
And I'm Shreya.
And today we will be talking about
procrastination.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
But
So
first,
it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a hot minute. We need to talk about that, guys. We haven't forgotten about you. This wasn't due
Yes.
to procrastination. Life happened, I think, to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. I felt sick, and then just things were coming up. Obviously, you know, we have a lot of stuff going on in our lives right now, which we will be talking about in today's episode. Yeah, just a quick explanation. Then also change of
Different
scenery.
Setup,
yeah,
if you notice.
If
you notice,
yeah.
So our YouTube watchers, our YouTube viewers, watchers, people, the people who watch on YouTube,
supporters,
you see that we have a different setup. That is because there's a party going on later at my house. So
yes,
the downstairs is a bit occupied right now.
Yeah.
And even if we were down there, it would be very crazy.
Yeah.
Lots of sound. So we're up here today. Just for today, we're in my bedroom.
Well, maybe not just for today.
Maybe not just for today. This might happen more than once. But bear with us. We tried our best. We have some natural lighting today.
We have the beanbags. So.
We have the beanbags. The beanbags will always stay constant.
That's all we need.
I hope.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump right on into it. Today we have a very interesting topic, in my opinion.
Procrastination. I feel like it's something that we all deal with, especially coming back into school.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like our summatives started really quickly this year. Yeah. Like, we had no time to breathe before they just, like,
for those of you who don't know, summatives are just like tests, but important ones. Like, I don't know, because I was talking to one of my friends who doesn't go to the same school as us, and I was like, oh, was it a summative or a formative? And she was like, what do you mean?
She's
and
like,
I was
what
like,
do you mean?
I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't know if is it just IB that calls them summatives?
I think I don't know, actually. Anyways, yeah, so summatives are just basically tests.
They're literally attacking us so quickly.
I know. I feel like every year we've had like the first week is always just icebreakers, like, who are you? Tell us 3 fun facts about yourself. But again, it was not like that. Like, it was very much. It was
just like, tell me 3 facts about yourself. These are 3 facts about your summative coming up.
Exactly. It's insane. But how are you dealing with that?
I'm not. No, there's definitely been a lot. I think I've had a summative in every class now. No, I have one next week.
Wait, I think I have had a summative in every class.
I've had every except for French. I have French this week.
Oh yeah, same. I've had every except for Chinese.
Yeah. So we've had a lot, and it's been hard to manage my time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've been
especially with all the stuff you're doing.
Yeah, I've been trying to do like a little piece of homework every day, some form of studying, which I literally could not do because of how often I had summatives.
Yeah.
Like, I had to force myself to get down and do some work, and there were definitely days where I was procrastinating.
Definitely.
I would have to say. So what about you? Do you feel like you've been procrastinating with some of your work?
Definitely. And I feel like it's not just this year. I've been procrastinating.
Same.
Like as much as I hate to admit it, I feel like one of the main things that fuels me, like, I work the best the night before it's due.
And
honestly.
A lot of people feel this way because you get that like adrenaline kick. If I don't do it now,
I will never I will fail this class. And I've found myself completing, I mean, this is not a flex, it's not a good thing, but I found myself completing like a month's work. Like, we were given a whole month to do it, and I completed it in one night. Not because like, oh, like, I don't need a month to do it. I needed that month, but I didn't have a choice. Like, I kept pushing it off, like, oh, I'll just do it later. But that puts us to a very like interesting thing, which I think a lot of kids, not even just kids, a lot of people in general believe in, which is like, if I cannot do it perfectly, I'll just do something else first, you know? Or if I don't feel like doing it right now, I'll do something else, right?
I agree. Like, I feel like it's a really bad thing when you mix perfectionists with procrastination. Like, exactly. It's so just like such a hard thing to deal with. Like, I've definitely had my fair share of experiences like that where I'm like, for me, I'm not gonna be able to do this, so I'm just gonna do something better.
Exactly. Like, for me, I mean, I don't take art anymore, but in grade 7s and 8, I am such a perfectionist when it comes to those things. Yeah. Like, I am extremely bad at art. Okay, wait, cancel. I am not the best at art, okay? And it's not something I enjoy doing regardless. Yeah. But when I was doing it, sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. When I was doing it, literally the entire time, if it doesn't look exactly how I envision it looking, I'll erase it or I'll just not try because I'm like, oh, I cannot do it how I want to do it. What's the point of trying, right? Yeah. And that's so bad because then I would end up having to draw an entire, like, 2-month picture in one day.
And that was me with my exams as well.
Yeah.
Where I literally saved studying for math for like the 2 weeks before the exam.
So true.
Which is not good, especially like because it is my hardest subject. So I should be learning it for the longest time before the summative exam, but instead I did it like 2 weeks before and focused on like my INS and science summative.
Yeah. But then also with that, I think burnout is such a big thing.
It's true.
Right? Like the amount we're given, I feel like sometimes we're just given so much work at the same time. And a lot of my teachers have acknowledged this actually. They're like, "Oh, I know that you guys have these other things going on, so like take your time with my submission, like it's okay," which I really, really appreciate because you know there's a lot going on. But because of that, I just avoid work because I'm so exhausted.
I know,
right?
Same.
Right? Do you know what I mean?
Like I get home from school from like rehearsal, and just the rehearsal has already drained me. Exactly. And now I have homework and summatives to prepare for, and I just like don't have the mental capacity to be dealing with these things.
And when it reaches that point, you have to ask yourself, like, is this actually procrastination, or is this literally like just pure?
Am I literally just exhausted?
Yeah,
like,
and
am
that's
I literally
fine.
just incapable of doing work right now?
It's not our fault. I wouldn't say that's our fault. I don't think that makes us like weak or like unable to keep up with things. There's just so much going on.
And I think the biggest thing about like when you get into a feeling like that is to not just lay in your bed and like scroll on your phone.
Yes.
Do something else with your time that isn't like taking up all your mental capacity. Yeah. Like read or like color.
Yeah.
Or go
Listen
on a walk.
Listen
to some music. I think like one thing that makes it worse is just like scrolling on social media repeatedly.
Exactly, because also I don't know, this might just be me, but whenever I'm feeling some type of way, like if something happened to like a friendship or something, and I open my phone and scroll on reels, every reel is about that specific situation.
Literally, like our phones listen to us. I am convinced.
Yeah,
because how do they know?
Exactly. Like I remember once me and Stella, we were talking about something, I can't remember, and then we were both just like scrolling on reels, and our reels were literally the exact same about the same thing, and we were like,
no, in our theater class we had to research about a theater practitioner. Tell me why his technique showed up on my TikTok For You page.
Exactly.
How the like repetition one that we literally presented showed up on my TikTok For You page. I had to search on Google for like an hour to find just one video of it, and then I found it the minute I opened TikTok.
Exactly.
I was like, why is my phone listening?
Exactly. So like also just being on social media when you're feeling like that just makes you feel worse, you know. It just doesn't make you
and
feel
then you
good.
See all these inspirational videos of like people going to the gym and people graduating,
walking in, study with me until the ice melts.
I know, people doing all this stuff, and I'm like, why can't I be like that?
Yeah, but it's not a fair comparison. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what you're doing. So just honestly, like you said, just detach from the phone. Honestly, like, and also I feel like I need to take this advice. I feel like my parents listening to this are probably gonna be like, Shreya,
what a hypocrite.
What have I been telling you?
I know.
But
it's true.
It's true.
And unfortunately, as teenagers, we all kind of fall into our phone addiction. Definitely. When we feel terrible, we think that scrolling or watching YouTube is going to distract us. Is going to help us or distract us. It's a very momentary distraction, and it
also the dopamine hits that you get are also like very momentary as well. Like the moment that you keep scrolling past them, you're just not going to feel good anymore.
Yeah. So
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Like, I mean, for me, like we were talking a lot about like the exam season, right?
Yeah.
So we never ended up getting like a study leave because we don't necessarily need it because it was in grade 9. Yeah, we don't need a study leave. But during the weekends of the exam, I swear there was so much fun stuff going on. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like the people that did get study leaves were like traveling, you know. Sorry. My parents suddenly had like hella plans. I was like, and I'm just a bit like, you know what? And it was 9th grade last year. Obviously, like it's deep, but it's not that deep, right? Like you can afford to sacrifice a weekend, partying, right? Not like, partying. You know what I mean? But then like when I'm doing fun stuff, like taking care of myself when I have work to do, I just can't enjoy it. I don't have fun.
I can't enjoy it either.
Like even after the things that we were talking about, like if you're feeling exhausted, don't use your phone, just like walk around outside and stuff. I can't enjoy it, you know? I feel guilty.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. Because then you're like, the minute you start enjoying something, you're like, I'm enjoying it now, but I have math homework to do later.
Exactly.
So.
Like, wait, sorry, I hate to do this to you, but I have to use you as an example.
Oh.
When we were, I don't remember what was going on. What was going on? And then you like decided, instead of focusing on it, to just redo your entire room. Oh yeah. Okay, so basically, like we mentioned this before, Stella's the lead in the musical. She was supposed to memorize her lines, and then
I still haven't done that. You know, I need to have them memorized by like this week.
Okay, well, you're cooked. But yeah, like she had to memorize her lines, and she had the entire summer. And on top of that, not to like
No, go ahead.
And we had the personal project, which is still ongoing. If you don't know about it, we'll talk about it later, maybe. But yeah, so we both had to work on the personal project. And instead of locking in, I mean, she did lock in, but to an extent, you spent like a whole week just fully taking apart your room and redoing it.
It was kind of worth it.
It was worth it. It looks really good now.
But yeah, I definitely should have spent that time a bit more like productively, like doing my PTU, memorizing my script.
It is productive, right? Like,
it is productive.
Cleaning your room is productive, but it is still a very big distraction. Yeah. Like, we can both agree that one of the main reasons that you did is because you weren't trying to do anything else.
And like, yay, I have a clean room, but like,
now I have to study in it.
I have no lines memorized.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, distractions are everywhere. Like, it's not just the phone. It can come from anywhere, you know, even if your parents take your phone, or like you lock your phone away. I feel like I always find ways to distract myself from what I need to do. So it sucks. And then another thing is the whole mentality of like, it's better not to start than to fail, or like it's better not to start than to do badly on it, right? Like the perfectionism thing again, right?
That. Like, I'm gonna do terribly on this, so I'm not even gonna try.
Oh my god, one of the biggest things for me is that it's the time. Okay, if it's like let's say it's 6:54, I'm like, okay, moment it hits 7, I will start.
Oh, everyone does once that. It hits, so bad.
And then like I forget about the time. I'm like, okay, scrolling. And I check the time again, and it's 7:12, and I'm like, oh no,
shoot.
When it reaches 7:30, I will start.
And then it's 7:32, and you're like, okay, 7:35.
Exactly.
And then that just goes on forever. And then suddenly it's 11 o'clock and you are drained and you need to sleep, and then you didn't do anything, and now you have a summative the next day that you didn't sleep.
Okay, Stella, you're inducing anxiety into me as you speak.
Literally, everyone has this thought with like
the time.
And
honestly, I do like that. Like, I like starting at 7, because then when I end at like 9 or something, I'm like, okay, perfect, right? Yeah. But then like, one thing for me that I do in those situations is that if I realize that it's like 6:52 and I'm like, okay, I'll study in like 8 minutes, instead of going back on my phone, get up and prepare the things that you need to study. Like, if you need like notebooks, get the notebooks out. If you need your computer, open up the document. Like, do things which will take up the 8 minutes so that you are still starting later on. Like, gentle parent yourself. You know what I mean? Like I saw a video on TikTok of like this kid at the playground, and the mom, instead of saying like, you get 5 more minutes then we're leaving, instead she was like, you get 3 more swings and then we're leaving. And then he like actually was okay to leave. Right? Take care of yourself the way someone would take care of you
when you were like 5.
Yeah, exactly. It's so valid.
That is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Water break.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little bit sick.
We always have water with us, guys.
Yeah.
Remember to hydrate. One of my goals for this year was to drink. I feel like I was holding my mic so far away. One of my goals for this school year was to drink 2 liters of water per school day.
Have you been doing that?
I've been doing really well.
Really? Okay, that's good. I mean, I don't know how much water I'm drinking.
Don't hydrate enough.
Okay.
Just based on my observations.
Okay, but my birthday present just came.
It wasn't that.
Oh. Okay, yeah, guys. My birthday
is coming up.
It's in 10 days, actually.
Oh my god.
My birthday's in 10 days. So
wait, that's really soon. I didn't think it was that soon.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel. Okay, can we just talk about birthdays for a second?
Yeah.
I feel like
let's go off track.
Sorry, off track just a little.
Yeah.
When I was younger, if my birthday was in like 20 days, I would be like, oh my god, I'm so
down
excited.
The days on the calendar.
Exactly. I would literally, like, every morning I'd wake up and be like, 19 days left. Like I was so excited. Now I actually don't care.
Now she's stressing out a bit.
I like it doesn't feel exciting for me. Like, obviously my parents are gonna do something nice, and I'm gonna have some I'm gonna have time with my friends, I'm gonna get presents, all that stuff. But it's just like
it's just another age.
I just feel like it's just another age. I don't feel special.
What I am stressed out about is turning 16 though. But
same.
We'll talk about that another time.
No, same. No, we will talk about that right now. But first, okay. I'm just really like, I feel like birthdays for me now, I feel like for everyone, have just become kind of sad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't you feel a little sad on your birthday?
I'm like, just like
I don't know why, but I just slipping through my fingers all the time.
Like for me, instead of like counting up the years, I'm like counting down the years until I go to uni.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Are you so excited?
No.
Oh,
I'm scared. I'm freaking out.
Why?
I'm so scared to go to uni.
I thought you meant that you were counting down because you're excited.
No. Like, you know how like you have a birthday and you're like, I'm 16 now, then I'll turn 17, then 18. No, I'm like 3 years, now 2 years, now 1 year. No.
I'm excited to go to uni. I feel like it'll be so fun.
I'm really scared, but I'm also super excited.
Yeah.
It's a very mixed emotion.
I'll take care of you in uni.
No, you won't. We won't even be together.
I mean, you never know. We don't want to study similar things. Actually,
it depends what I study.
Yeah.
First, Stella needs to figure her life out. Then
you have time.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about that for a second? Guys, there's some
we'll definitely around the time when we choose DP courses is when we will definitely talk more about uni and classes and
future and
stress. And how much time we have to figure our lives out, because it's okay. Shreya doesn't want to disconnect. But yeah, your birthday's coming up.
Yes, I'm so excited about that.
Half of her gift arrived went like literally right when you arrived.
Yeah.
Well.
Do you want to share with the class what it is?
No.
Okay.
I was like, your gift has just arrived. She's like, okay, let me see. But no, like it's your birthday gift. So yeah, you already know half of it because I want to make sure you liked it.
Okay.
But you don't know what color I got you. Anyway,
it's okay.
Anything else to say on procrastination?
Yes, bro.
Okay, let's continue that.
Yeah,
then.
Okay. So, like, for me, right, I have a lot of amazing, beautiful, kind, just gorgeous friends who are extremely smart. Stella's not one of them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, bro.
I was sitting here like, aw.
That's why I said it, because I knew you were too happy.
Stella is most definitely not one of them.
No, but I just feel like when I see them being productive, I compare myself to them. You know, even if we're not taking the same subjects, I'm just like, oh, like you're so productive.
But does it make you get more productive, or does it make you get less?
Sometimes it makes me get more productive because I'm like, oh, my friend is doing it. Let me lock in with her.
Same.
Like, we always have lock-in sessions together.
Yeah.
That's low-key how you started locking in, because you saw your friends.
Because like I would tell Shreya, I'm like, I don't want to do this work, and then she's like, no, we have to, and she does it right in front of me. She's like, I don't care if you don't do it. I'm like,
yeah.
But like,
oh my god, so many times last year in science class,
and I'm like,
she'd be like, Shreya, I don't want to take notes. And I'd be like, babe, we have an exam in like 3 weeks. Get your notebook out.
No, but it wasn't even that. You would literally be like, fine, don't take notes then.
Yeah, no, because I know, okay, now I know the way to motivate Stella. If I tell her, no, you have to do it, she'll be like, but I don't want to. But then, if I'm like, okay, don't do it then, she'll be like, okay, fine. Exactly, but she does it. Because like, it's the same with me.
Because it's something about, like, them not expecting me to do it, and I want to be like,
duh. Yeah, no, because for me, if I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, and so I was like, okay, don't then. I'm like, okay, I will. Like,
okay, fine. Okay, fine. Say so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, but also in some situations when I see my friends being super productive,
sends you into a mental spiral.
It sends me into a mental spiral. Like, for example, a little anecdote here. I was sitting with Stella's family. We were having a little dinner, and I was feeling good about myself, you know, because I had just been like doing stuff, and I was on track with life. I was locked in, and then I was informed about this amazing girl who has her life, to me, I mean, to an outsider perspective, it seems like she has her life fully sorted. Like, she's so smart, right? And I just found, like, my heart sank. I was like, okay, so I'm useless. Okay, so I don't deserve anything. Like, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, it's not that I'm jealous, it's not that I'm envious or something like that, but it's just that, you know, comparing yourself to people who seem more productive than you makes you feel like dookie. Yeah. It's just like, okay, why am I even trying?
Our knees are touching.
And then it's just like, why am I even trying, you know? So like, there's always going to be someone out there better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's both a motivating and a
demotivating.
Is it D or un? I was trying to figure that out.
I think it's unmotivated.
Unmotivating.
No, it's demotivated.
Unmotivating.
Demotivating.
It's motivating and unmotivating.
Motivating.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, and then also, like, I feel like there's also times where I just, especially after excursion, because for our school, I think a lot of schools, they go on excursion to another country for like like a week or like a little less than.
Where are we going, Shreya?
We don't know yet. Let's not jinx it. We might not get in. We're going to Cambodia. Technically, I mean, okay. There's 3. God, can you let me finish my point?
I just want to share.
Okay, so, yeah, okay. No, after excursion, like, cause it's like March times. Usually, if there was no exam season, like, cause now in grade 9 and 10 there will be exams after March, but before then, after excursion, nobody would submit any assignment whatsoever. No. It doesn't matter what it is.
It's like, oh, we were on excursion.
It doesn't matter anymore, right? Like February onwards, no one cares. Like, also for us, after exams, we still had like assignments. We still had work to do, but no one really did it. Do you know what I mean?
Because it's like, you already got my exam grade. That's all I really did this year for. It's like,
yeah. But what does help you with procrastination?
Let me think. I've dealt with procrastination for so long. Yeah. Like, literally, probably since I started school. But most specifically, like, when I started secondary school. I think that was a really big thing that Shreya actually helped me out with once I got into her class.
Stop.
Bro, it's real. Like, just like in general, my grades improving, but it's always just the thought of like, give yourself a really easy goal to accomplish so that you know you can accomplish it and even do more. Mm-hmm. Like, tell yourself, I'm going to do 5 minutes of studying a day.
Yeah.
You can very easily do 5 minutes of studying and you'll probably end up doing 30.
Exactly.
Because you can.
And one thing on that is that I see a lot of people setting these extremely unrealistic goals. Like, they already right now, like, you have to be able to recognize your situation right now before you make a goal in the future. Like, for example, I've had situations like this as well where I'm like, okay, I read maybe 2 chapters right now. I will finish a book a day. Like, there was a time in grade 7 where I was like, that is a realistic goal for me. I will read a book a day. And then in my head, I'd be like, I can't do that, but that's my goal. So I'm just not going to do it.
And then you procrastinate it.
And then you're just like, I'll do it later.
I kind of got this idea from my mom as well, because our family actually created a reading challenge.
Oh, cute.
Because my sister got back into reading a bit. And so she wanted to read a bit more. And my mom was like, why not make this a family thing? Yeah. Because we had a discussion where she said something about, like, if you read 30 pages a day or something, then you can finish a book in however long amount of time. Anyway. Cool. My mom's a bit of a yapper, but
so I see where you get it from.
So she was talking about it, and she was like, let's all make goals, like really realistic goals. So my mom said, I think my mom's goal is like 20 pages a day. For her, that's easily accomplishable. So that was her goal. Is that a word?
Yes.
Accomplishable?
Accomplishable. It is a word. I know that it's a word, but the way you said it threw me off.
Accomplishable?
The way you said it threw me off.
Anyway, my sister's goal was, I think, 15 pages. And then my dad, who never reads, sorry to throw you under the bus, Dad, but this man never reads. I think his goal was 5 or 10 pages.
Yeah.
Mine was a chapter, because I read books by chapters. No matter how long the chapter,
Same.
I need to finish the chapter. So mine was a chapter. And that was all, like, that was good, accomplishable goals. I don't know. Google it.
Now you're confusing me.
Accomplishable?
Yeah, it is.
But what's the pronunciation?
Accomplishable.
Accomplishable. Accomplishable.
Accomplishable.
Accomplishable.
Okay, anyways,
accomplishable?
Yes. What?
So anyway, we made very accomplishable goals, and then it helped us do it a lot easier. Exactly. So a lot of us have been reading. Really
set goals which you actually can complete, or if you set them too high, you're never going to do it. If you set them too low, it'll be like don't catch the low hanging fruit, yes, but don't just settle there. Clock it. Also, one thing that you mentioned was that moving to my class, you logged in, right, in grade 8. the people that you surround yourself with also heavily influence your procrastination, your motivation,
Yes.
like literally everything. Obviously, you should have intrinsic motivation. Find the motivation within you to do things, but the people that you surround yourself with, like for example, another example for you. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
go ahead. I've had my fair share.
Yeah, no, like when you were younger, when we weren't really that close, the people that you were hanging out with were
didn't have a lot of motivation.
Didn't have a lot of motivation, and that's not their fault. You know, it's not expected to be like trying to achieve eights or like highest level in
no, but definitely didn't have a lot of motivation, a lot of drive.
Yeah,
and it showed.
To each their own, right? It doesn't matter, but it's up to them.
But it definitely showed within their
and then attitude, it affected you as well,
and it affected me. Yeah. And I've always been a good student, and so having that was just like not good. Yeah, you know, because I was very capable of doing well in school. Yeah. But then like being surrounded by people who weren't trying their very best brought me down with them.
Exactly. So just even though it may sound a bit weird, or like it may be like it's not that deep, it doesn't matter. Try your best to surround yourself with people who care, and it doesn't need to be your best friend. You don't need to drop her because she's not locked in hella like you want to be. That's not what I'm saying.
Find the people who can do that and study with them or work with them, ask them questions.
You don't need to be like with them all the time. Like obviously you and I, we did end up becoming
we just got
close.
Really lucky, guys.
We got really lucky.
This is not a normal situation.
It's not happens. Right. And you can't expect it to be, right?
No.
But I strongly recommend, like, if you like the thing that I was talking about earlier, like when you see motivated people and you're like, oh, like I wish I was like that, instead of just feeling that way, become friends with them, you know. Develop that relationship with
instead
them,
of just being
and
like,
then learn
I
from
wish
them.
I was like them, I wish I could be friends with them.
Do something about it, right? Another thing that helps me with procrastination is to-do lists. Like that's
being able to mark something off
a to-do list. It's so for me specifically, I get why this wouldn't work for other people, because it's like I write it but I don't do anything about it. For me, I have like a journal, which I might bring next time that we film, but it's really cute. It's like a calendar, journal, everything in one. My mom bought it for me from TJ Maxx, I think. I don't know if
TJ Maxx, TK Maxx perhaps, because that's the one in the UK. TK.
No, I went to the US. Anyways, guys, Maxx. So having something like that really helps because it has all of the like templates that I need to be able to keep track of what I'm doing. And just recently I had like 5 assignments due in one day, and I literally have 4 classes a day. So it was really bad. But having like writing it down, and not like writing down the broad topics helps as well. But then for me, what I do is that I go in there and I write down the specificities behind it. Like for example, I had a Chinese video due, and instead of writing like Chinese video, I wrote like point like that, and then I wrote points like, oh, film, edit, record this part, record that part, like specifics, and that really helped me stop procrastinating it, because I procrastinated that for the longest time.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just like find what works for you. Honestly, find what you enjoy, what makes you lock in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting here yawning. Sorry.
What doesn't work for you though?
What doesn't work for me?
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of relates to the whole like setting realistic standards.
Okay.
Just like, again, you expecting yourself to read a whole book in a day.
Yeah, that's
not realistic.
Not at all.
Like, you want to be like an academic weapon. You want to get everything done. You want to do this. You want to do that. That doesn't mean you have to tell yourself to do homework for all 80 of your classes in one night.
Exactly.
There's a reason our classes are
spaced out
so that you have the days to do it. So don't just spread out your time. So I think the biggest thing is not to like set your standards like way up here when you know that you are capable of doing this. And that's not an issue.
It's not an issue. But one thing that does come with that is selling yourself down and then being down because of that. Right? Like there's been times where I've told myself, oh, I can only do this. Like I don't want to push myself too hard. Like I'll only do this. But then I could have easily done more. And it's because I put myself into that box. So again, like there's no real guide to it.
It's also just like being able to identify it.
Exactly.
Which is the hardest part. When you were talking about surrounding yourself by the people, I didn't realize for years that the people around me were unmotivated.
Yeah.
I never realized it. My mom realized it. She's like, your friends are like, I don't know. I think it's kind of influencing you. I'm like, no, Mom, I love my friends. They're amazing. And
which they are. I'm sure that they are.
I just like, I didn't see anything about it. I just thought of it as like friends.
Yeah.
Nothing academic. So I just put it that way and that was it.
Yeah.
So the hardest part is actually realizing who you're surrounding yourself with and
what you're doing, what you're telling yourself,
how you feel, how your body feels, how your mind feels.
Exactly. One thing about me is that whenever I'm sick or something, I don't like to just take a break. Like
take a break.
Like what's that?
Hamilton.
That's a problem, right? Like you need to know your own body. You need to know what you can and what you cannot do. Like you can't expect yourself to be Superman doing everything, you know? Even if you had a plan. Like that's why we had to take the break and not film because Stella,
I am on my way. There's a little surprise before supper and I cannot wait. Continue.
Another thing that doesn't work for me. Whoa, I feel like I started talking to you like another thing that doesn't work for me is like stationery shopping or like motivational quotes. No, because I tell myself like, no, I like it and it does help in the future, but it's like
short-term solution.
Instead of locking in, instead of like sitting down and doing the work I need to do, I'm like, oh, I want to buy a pink pen.
No, because like okay, for me, maybe this is just because I'm a consumer. But like terribly.
Can we see the pull up? Yeah, these are both hers.
Yeah, because
a Walla and a Stanley is crazy.
When I tell you, I drank so much water when I got these new bottles. But yet again, short-term solution. Then I stopped. Because I got
anyways, what were you saying?
And also like stationery as well. Like I'll buy new stationery and I'm so motivated to like use my new stationery and like do my work with my new stationery and I love it. And then I get used to my stationery and it's no longer new and I'm just like
I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter.
So yet again, it's a very short-term solution and that's not good.
I mean, okay, but procrastination can also be our minds and bodies asking for rest, right? And we just need to give that to them.
And I mean, like, we've been talking about that, like being able to identify how your mind and body feel and being able to set your standards according to that.
Yeah, but give yourself space. Right? Yeah. Like obviously with procrastination it's very easy to feel extremely guilty about not doing your work, which could be a good thing but is usually a bad thing, right? There's always a reason. You just need to find out what that is. Right? What's one thing this week you're gonna try to procrastinate less?
What is one thing I'm gonna try to read my script a bit more.
Okay.
I definitely need to lock in on my script. I've been reading a lot because I told you guys about my family reading challenge.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, I feel like I can put my script reading into our little document.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that counts as reading.
That definitely counts as
my daily reading.
Does. Yeah.
So maybe I should just be reading my script.
Okay.
Instead of my book.
Next time we film, you are going to update us on this.
I will try. Okay. Because by then I should technically have my lines memorized. But also, here's the thing about setting yourself realistic goals. I have given myself the goal to memorize all of Act 1. Because we have not rehearsed Act 2 at all.
Okay.
And therefore, it's, like, not in my mind.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier for me to memorize as we go along. I know that's not how it's going to work. I will have to memorize Act 2 eventually.
Yeah.
But for now, let's try Act 1.
Okay. That's valid. One thing I will try to procrastinate less this week is that I have a media summative about.
Is that the one I have to act in?
Yes. So it's a day and 60 seconds, whatever. But I have been procrastinating the filming because I know it's gonna be complicated and tiresome, and I don't want to do it. But no choice, we have to.
We have to because I'm gonna be in it.
Yes, she will be in it. So for sure. I think. Yeah, if you're listening to this, at least you're being productive. Like if you're procrastinating.
I mean, if you're procrastinating listening
to this, it's okay. You're being productive in some way. At least you're being
productive. You know what? You're doing your best.
Let us know your funny procrastination stories if you have any.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I actually have a lot. Not just from me. I have a lot of funny procrastination stories from like other people.
Yeah.
You know? Like I know a lot of yours. My brother, not to throw him under the bus, sorry. But I have just a lot. So
we have stories.
let us know let us know. And also let us know if you have any episode ideas or recommendations, anything that you want to hear. Again, always open to new ideas. This is for you guys. We're just saying what you want to hear. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we will not leave a month in between our
podcast episodes
again.
Yes,
but we'll see what happens.
Life, honestly. Okay.
Life.
Thank you so much for watching today's video.
And
bye.